Hi Capricorns. Thanks for coming to your November 2019 chakra healing session. I'm Joyce. Nice to have you come back again. In this reading, I'll be pulling 7 cards representing the 7 main chakras in your energy centers. And it's just intended to find out what may be causing any imbalances or weaknesses. It's all about healing what's wrong, fixing what we're doing wrong, nipping it in before it gets into a bigger situation and cause that, that imbalance that we're not looking for. And when we do that, after that, we're gonna pull some Archangel cards so that the angels would advise us on what to do further to bring more healing and faster healing. And then the last part will be the channeling of the ancestors. Hopefully we get lucky that some of your ancestors will be around too and will be willing also to use me as the medium to pass on any personal information. But sometimes it ends up that guides and other spirit entities talk. Even the angels talk sometimes in that session. So with that being said, thank you for your subscriptions, your likes, and your shares, okay? And at this moment, I'm going to call on the divine creator of all things, spiritual mother and father, archangels, spirit guides, mighty ancestors, our higher selves, spirits of water, fire, earth, and air, Mother Earth, Yemaya. Thank you so much, alright, for using me as a channel to pass on the healing information that the Capricorns that are watching me need to see and need to know so they can heal on. Thank you so much. Alright, I'm done shuffling at this time for you Capricorns. I'm going to cut the cards and pull them. Okay. Alright. Okay. Capricorn 2019. Alright. Okay. So Caps, let's see what you have here. In your foundation, your base chakra, you have the King of Staffs. In your second sacral chakra, you have the Four of Coins. In your solar plexus, which is your third chakra, you have the Two of Coins. In the fourth chakra, which is your heart chakra, you have the Two of Staffs. In your fifth chakra, which is your expression, the throat chakra, you have the Page of Cups. In your sixth chakra, you have Death, which is your sixth sense. And in your seventh chakra, you have the King of Cups. Okay, darlings. So, right off the bat, I like what's going on in your foundation, which is the first chakra. Your things that you're doing to survive is working out very beautifully. You are very matured. You understand what's going on in whatever business that you're doing, whatever job that you're doing. If it's a creative endeavor, you have experience in this and you know what you're doing. It could also be that you have encountered a matured fire sign male figure in your life that is very inspirational and knows what he's talking about concerning whatever business endeavor. Most of the time it's creative business endeavors that you are into at this moment, and they are advising you, coaching you, motivating you. If that's what's happened, that's beautiful. And if not, and you are embodying this energy, it means that your creative endeavor is going to turn out good. You are sitting in a position where you understand what you're doing, okay? And the business is going to go well. Everything is going to turn out very well, even though, this energy, they can be a little bit, they can have a little bit of ego there, but the whole point is strong leadership here. Okay, the whole point is that this energy allows you to be in charge and know exactly what you're doing and taking the right steps and right decisions and doing what you need to do. Okay, this is an action oriented position, and that's a very good card for that placement. So I don't see anything wrong with your finances at this moment. You're taking real charge of it and taking care of whatever you need to do so that your survival is smooth. Now, looking at your your sacral chakra, which is all about your sexuality, pleasure, childbirth, passions, desire, pleasure, things that bring you that, enthusiasm to do things, okay? You feeling good about something, that passion. Okay, you have the Four of Coins. I feel like in this situation, I sense stagnation and you holding on to finances here. You are still in charge of things that is going on, but you're reluctant to spend money, okay, on things that bring you joy and pleasure and stuff like that. I don't know. At this moment, I don't feel like, it's such a bad idea for you to hold on to the money, because maybe you need to save that money and invest it into the business, and the stage that you're in is probably not in the beginning stage, okay? Or whatever job it is, it takes maybe some more finances, so you're holding on to it. But the only thing here is that the negative side to this energy that I'm feeling is that you might be a bit materialistic at this point, and you're so materialistic and trying to hold on to this money so much that you are not doing anything besides your work. It could also indicate that you're not doing anything else in life besides work, 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 work. And funny enough, it's interesting that it's Capricorn, because Capricorns are workaholics most of the time. Most of them are. Most of the time, you guys are more your main goal in life, and you're more focused on putting in all that it takes and building your empire, okay? And you're looking good and having all the material comforts, and you being in leadership roles sometimes can push you to work a little bit over yourselves just to make things ends meet. So that's what I'm seeing here. This is not a good placement. It could be, like I said, has this positive side to it, but it's more negative here. Because why I feel that it's more negative, I just know it. I just, my intuition is telling me that it is taking you away from life, from our other aspects of life, because you're holding on to this material possessions that you have so hard that you may not even be able to do anything. It's gonna cause stagnation, okay? You're too worried. You've lost that kind of confidence, so that's not a good sign. It's gonna turn into negative thinking, and it's just not gonna work out eventually. Okay, it's gonna sip in. It's at the beginning stages of turning into something else. All right, so at this moment, I suggest that you work on the second chakra a little bit. Okay, I think that you need to restore some romance in your life. You need to start paying attention to this aspect of your life. Okay, go out, on the date with your partner if you're not involved. Do stuff with your friends. make love to someone, practice sexual healing. You know, it stirs up desires and makes you break down boundaries that you may be placing on yourself. You know, sometimes sex is like a healing energy that releases a lot of tension and stress that we build up for no for all of the reasons. It's not for no reason. For all of the material problems and all the issues that we may be going through, we could be so tensed up that we need to release. And sometimes the body needs those avenues, okay, to let you release all the stress and the burdens that you put on yourself. And in this case, because it's in the place of sex, your sexual organs and in that sacral chakra, I recommend that you do that. You practice some of that, okay, in the form of healing. So you have to mentally tell yourself that you're doing this to heal, to release any pent-up stress in your body. See, sex is sex if you just treat it as one. Everything with intention intensifies and becomes what you want it to do. Applying yourself mentally, bringing consciousness into everything that you do, makes it what you want it to do. You are the God here. You are infinite here. You have the ability to do whatever you want to do, so long as you have set the intention and have put effort and the mental, mental, emotional, and physical joy, all that stuff involved here. No matter what you do, you will be doing it on a higher level, and it will bring you much more joy and will work in your favor, okay, than against you. Because sex can be draining. If you're doing it just for nothing, you've drained energy out and you're tired after that. You want to go lay down and take a nap. Most people go and stuff after they've done that. That's because what? They've lost energy there. They've been working themselves. So in this case, you're going to use it to release. So you need to program your mind if you're going to use that. Okay. Like I said, just go out and do some, fun stuff for yourself to help restore that. That's the physical stuff that I think you should do. And then looking at the energy level, I think you should keep a citrine on you so that you can release and also be able to stay on point with your goals and ambitions and things that you're trying to accomplish here. All right, keep the citrine on you under your pillow, or hold it whilst you meditate. Keep it with you. Women, put it in your purse. Men, take it with you. Put it in your wallet, a little bit of it or whatever. I like wearing the jewelries too, like making the stones into rings and stuff like that, necklaces, so you keep that energy intact. Okay, so you can do that. And then you should eat your orange fruits and vegetables, wear some orange clothing. Monday is the moon day. I would like for you to do that. Wear that, go out there, gaze at the moon, and just relax. Allow your mind to just flow and connect with that. Try to do things in alignment with the cycles of the moon, okay? It will bring you into flow with the universal energies, and let you do things at the right time and make you act when you need to act, okay? So you're not so self-conscious and worried, okay, I don't want to use this money now, I'm going to need it then. If you are in flow with nature, and especially the cycles of the moon, you would be in touch, okay? That's why I say go and do some moon gazing. It will help you to stabilize yourself, okay? And not try to restrict yourself, be in the flow, okay? So that's what I think you should do for that. Am I missing anything at this moment? Dancing and music will also help here, okay? Focusing on the lower part of your body, moving the hips or the waist for you guys, what else? Some yoga, massages, it's all good. Okay, so let's look at your third chakra. You have the Two of Coins. It makes sense, okay, because you're holding on to this money in your second chakra. Being a little bit materialistic means that maybe you want too much, okay? So when you want too much because you have big ambitions and goals and things that you're working on in your first chakra, I'm just tying all of it in, trying to let you see what's going on. Because of that, you are undecisive about these opportunities and things, decisions that you're making concerning the same money. Okay, you got some money, but you're scared to use it. Okay, you're scared to use it, you're scared to make decisions concerning finances, so it has caused an indecision in you. And this is in your third chakra. Your third chakra, which is your solar plexus, is where you act. It is your personal power, your will. This is your kahuna. Okay, this is your gut intuition. So you're not listening to your intuition. In fact, you're confused about your intuition. Which one is coming from you? Which one is coming from others and all this stuff? You need to strengthen the chakra. This is not a good placement for you to be indecisive, worried about things that are coming at you. You're probably too worried about the money that you're trying to hold on to so much that you can't even decide on doing stuff that's gonna even bring you more money. So you're holding yourself back. That's why it's so negative. It's not a good thing in the second placement. So you need to work on the third chakra also, because that's not a good placement I see for you here either. You need to get decisive. Start writing things down, okay? Write things down. Write the worst that could happen from one decision and the good that could happen and the worst and the good. Question yourself and answer them truthfully, all right? Go out there and do some sun gazing. The sun is a very powerful masculine energy that moves you to act consciously. It brings subconscious things that you're holding down in your subconscious mind to the forefront, so that you can what? Make decisive decisions and act. Men are meant to act. Women use the masculine energy to act. So that's why the sun is so important in this situation. It will empower you and take you out of this limiting belief, okay? Because the sun is limitless. Look at the sun. It's bold, doesn't care, shines where it wanna shine, okay? And does not worry whether it's gonna show up the next day, because guess what? Life goes on. The sun will show the next day. So that's how the mentality that you have to have in this situation. If you have that energy filled by sun gazing and all that, your mind will be clear and you would be bold. Okay, you won't be worrying too much, because thinking negatively is not about being cautious here. Yeah, you are cautious. The sun is cautious. It doesn't burn us, does it? It's cautious of us not burning, so it stays at a certain degree all the time. It's not coming down too much, going away too much, because it knows that if it does it, what's gonna happen? We're gonna die. Okay, so it's the same thing. You have to have this higher level of thinking here. Okay, what's gonna happen that's gonna destroy me? So what if I lose the money now? You can always make money. That's the thing that, sometimes we human beings don't get. You can always make money. It comes and goes. Don't hold on to it. It's a tool. So make that decision and strengthen your courage and your gut instincts and move. Else you're gonna be stagnant. There's no need you having this power and sitting on your stuff. Like the way you're sitting on your stuff, crossed arm. You're not going anywhere. You're looking up in the sky, yeah? Why? Because you can't move, okay? You can't move. And it's self-imposed. It's all your stuff. Indecisiveness. It's all your situation. So like I said, sun gazing, yellow fruits and vegetables, yellow clothing on Sunday, meditate, visualize the yellow color. Also, meditate for the second chakra, also visualizing the orange color. See it enveloping your body, okay? And feel that warm but yet calm energy come over you, okay? Do some stomach exercise. Exercise in general, it gives you personal power. It makes you feel good and courageous, and it gives you the zest for life. So just exercise, period. And especially focusing on the stomach exercise. Some yoga will also do it. Bring the whole three energies of your existence into cohesion or together, so that you can make this happen. You can wear some gold jewelry. It makes you feel powerful, and it doesn't make you feel like you don't have money, because it's a very powerful energy anyway for the third chakra. Um, what else am I missing for the third chakra? I can't think of anything at this moment. Let's move on to the fourth chakra. So, looking at the fourth chakra, you are in a reflective state, thinking about decisions, sort of reflecting where you've been, what you've done, and how far you've come. Okay? And it's like that's what's going on in your heart space. You're reflecting on things, figuring out what you're gonna do. So it's a form of indecision also, but in the it's happening in the emotional level. Okay, here the third chakra, you're mentally not doing anything, you are physically not doing anything. In the fourth space, this is connected to your emotions. You're emotionally tied to this indecision and this reflective state that you're going to. Okay, because this chakra is all about what? Love, being open-hearted, open-minded, loving unconditionally yourself and others. Okay, your relationships, the connections that you're building with people, you're reflecting and second guessing all these things, right? Whatever it is, if it's like a business partner or somebody giving you an advice and you are internalizing it, okay, and trying to figure out what your next move is gonna be, I feel like it's not a bad placement to reflect on what is going on, so long as it's not reinforcing you not acting for a long time. You have to get out of that state and get moving. Okay, it's all about getting you to move. I also have something to say about the third chakra. It just occurred to me. You have to have doable plans. Okay, you have to start with activities that are pertaining to the goal. Whilst you are in this limbo, one of the ways to get you out of it is to actually have doable little mini plans, goals that you're gonna work on, so that you can get yourself out of the stagnation. And it will also help with, you know, the reflective energy that you have going on. That can make you feel a little bit more introspective rather than being open. It's okay to be in touch with your emotions and to think about things and you know find deeper solutions, okay, and understanding to what's going on. But I feel like this doesn't warrant all this stuff, because you are in this phase where you are aspiring to your goals, and you are planning and working on it. So you need to get out of this I don't know what to do stagnation period. So I'm like kind of split a little bit with this heart space, with this reflective card. Okay, I think it's good, and I think it's not if it's done too long. So I'll still suggest that you do some just go out in nature, some stuff just to strengthen that chakra, so you know you become more open. Maybe you can do a more open reflective attitude stuff by listening to people, talk to other people that you really care about and value their opinions, okay, so that you get yourself out of your own comfort zone and start exploring and have more open attitude and open mind and open heart towards all of this stuff. Okay, so I suggest that you do just that. If you want, you can go further by eating green vegetables, to lighten your heart and to make you feel light and not too heavy. Watch your meats and stuff like that. Don't eat too much meat so that you're too constipated and feel too stuck in yourself. You need to feel light, in this situation here. So Fresh salads is good for you here, green ones especially. Drink some good water, some good teas to relax your nerves and calm your nerves. Sit around with the family, loosen up a little bit, laugh a little bit, to take you out of this serious energy and this introspection that's really not needed so much. It's just a business stuff and you're too attached to it. I just know that you need a release. You need to release in so many ways, and one of the ways is to do this, to just have fun with the family, the children, the husband, whatever, or family members, friends, something to open you up and get you out of the or I can't, whatever energy that you're in. Okay, and that's not good for you anyway, because you Capricorns, you're doers. You like to do your stuff. So you not being able to act it's against your energy anyway. You're not happy with that. Okay, I can just tell, just like that. You like to go do. So do other things that will help with the situation. Okay, let's move on to your fifth chakra. In your fifth chakra, you have the Page of Cups there. The fifth chakra is all about your truth, your expression, things that you believe in and want to talk about, how you are understanding people, how you're communicating things to people, how you even dress, how you look on the physical form, your appearance and stuff like that. You do wanna propose to someone. You feel some love, okay, towards somebody. It's a message that you want to put out there. You see that's happening to you. You're gonna do that, or you're gonna receive this love offer. Okay, it could be part of the reason why you are reflective in your heart space. Okay, it's because you're indecisive. Maybe you have this money thing going on, with this business thing going on, that you're worrying a bit about your finances and how you don't have enough money, and then you have this love proposal that's coming and just got the dynamics going, and now you're like, what do I do? Man, I don't have time for this. I don't have time for love. Of course, your desires and everything is concerning your money, so you don't have time for love. So all this stuff. So it's a good placement, but I know that it's adding on to your indecision. That's why I was saying all that. But it's a beautiful thing for someone to express love to you, or for you to feel like you have to express love to someone. And I don't see anything wrong in that. In this placement, because it's a Page of Cups. Okay, it's growing. This love is not like a baby love or like a little crush that's gonna turn into love, or you're trying to figure, do I like this person or not? No, it's not like that. This is love that has stabilized within yourself. If it is you doing this, or whoever is coming to you, they are ready to actually express it. That's why it's gotten to the point where you're receiving it. They're telling you now, it's not in their body, in their mind and whatever anymore. So I don't see anything wrong with this placement. I think that is the truth coming out. Love is powerful. So when you receive it or you give it, it's connected to truth. It's your truth. It's what you want. You desire it. It's not a bad thing for you to have. Now, looking at your sixth chakra, you have the Death there, which is a very powerful major arcana for your sixth sense, your place where you're doing your wisdom, your clarity, your intuition, your psychic abilities start from this place. It's the gateway to your own spirit and soul. I mean, the soul is undergoing a death situation. Okay, all things that you were doing is dying. It's coming to a abrupt end. Okay, and new things are going to start from there. It's a rebirth that's happening in your soul. That's okay. There is nothing any of us can do about it. It's a major arcana. The soul is doing its thing, whether you're conscious of it or not. In this situation, it's in your subconscious mind, because it's in your sixth sense. It's happening underneath all of this stuff that's going on. That's what's seriously going on a spiritual level, okay, for you. And I don't see anything wrong with that, because we can't interfere with what the soul wants to do. The soul has a purpose. And when I get into the spiritual areas, which is the upper how do you call them, chakras, starting from the heart going up, when it's a major arcana, really there's sometimes not so much we can do about it, but allow it's gonna happen anyway. It's doing its thing. You just have to know it and adjust and understand that that's what's happening to you. Maybe you're confused about why things are just coming to a abrupt end or stuff like that. Now you know. You're going to a death phase. A death phase is just a rebirth of things. So things that are not serving you are coming to an end. You have to change something about yourself. The soul wants to change something about your journey, and there is nothing you and I can do about it. You just have to surrender, just like this little man is surrendered to the death, okay, so that you can become this powerful being that you're meant to be, grow from this experience and expand and become somebody better that the soul wants you to live it, okay. The soul doesn't have too many opportunities. The opportunities it gets is when you come to reincarnate to do something here on a mission. So it has to do what it's gonna do, so that things can get moving. And sometimes when you don't move, death steps in and says, hey, a tower first steps in, like, okay, we're crashing this down. Now it's time for the rebirth. There's nothing we can do about it. So we embrace it. So I don't see anything wrong with this position either. Okay? So we're looking at your crown, the 7th chakra here, where you have the King of Cups. So the King of Cups is also a very, intuitive, matured spiritual energy. This energy is masculine, so it's active, okay. It's a balanced emotional energy going on here. You have knowledge about what's going on. You're not being torn in different directions. Your intuition is at its peak here, and this is going on in your crown, okay. This is beautiful energy for your crown, especially with what's going on here and what's going on with the death and stuff like that, which means that some of you actually intuitively know that you're going through a rebirth. Some of you who are in touch and understand. For those of you that I'm actually reading to, if the King of Cups is in your crown, then you know that you're undergoing some sort of rebirth. Things are changing for you, okay? And you're also getting messages and you understand them. The universe is talking to you, you're getting it. You're picking up information. You're in tune with yourself, okay? This is two powerful energies at both ends. You have both kings, King of Cups and King of Staffs at your foundation, and King of Cups at your spiritual foundation. That's a lot of action. That's masculine energy. As you can see, it's all male energy here. There's a lot of action going on with you, Capricorn. I know you people are action people, right? Everything is masculine here. Everything is masculine here. It's action, 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 or nothing for you. So in this case, this action is very good, okay? Because it's in the place where what? You connect with the universe, right? You understand that you are one with everything. You understand that you're one. You're connected to the creative, powerful forces of this universe. You're connected to the trees. You're part of Earth. You're part of everything, right? You're part of your ancestors. You're part of the spirit guides. You're part of the archangels. It's all one big, healthy, universal force, okay? That we all come from, and you know this. And with this, you are also what? Gaining information and getting what you need to know. You feel things and they are valid. And so I like this placement. You need it in this time where you're going through a lot of stuff consciously. Okay, there's not a lot of things hidden from you. You understand what is going on with you. You see the actions. You live in it, actually. You understand that you are not acting. You are undecisive. You understand everything that's going on. You're conscious about it. The thing is, you just don't know what to do about it. But at least your emotions are in check, and your emotions are telling you things, okay? And you're listening. So that's very good. Just keep listening and keep doing what you have to do to go through the process that your soul is going through, and get your indecisive situation under control like I've suggested to you. And that's good. At this moment, I'm going to call on the archangels to give us any further advice for the Capricorns that are watching me at this moment. After that, we're going to do our channeling session, the medium session with the ancestors. So my archangels, thank you so much for please give us some advice on our healing session for the Capricorns. Thank you so much. 4 cards for me, please, my angels. Thank you. All right. So we have 1, Remember Who You Are by Archangel Michael. That's beautiful. Okay, the next one that we have is Victory by Archangel Sandalphon. I like that too. Oh, and the third one is we have Crystal Clear Intentions. Beautiful. One more. Okay, one more. It's Hello from Heaven. Okay. Okay, so you all know we have to read them and get the full messages that the archangels are trying to advise us on what we need to do. Okay. All right, so bear with me as I find these things. I think we're gonna start with the Crystal Clear Intentions. Let's read that. Bear with me. Archangel Michael says, be clear about what you desire and focus upon it with unwavering faith. After praying for guidance, be bold enough to admit what you truly desire. Know that you, along with everyone else, deserves the best of everything in all ways. Prosperity and abundance are God's wishes for everyone. You stake your claim on your share of the inheritance by forming a clear mental picture of your desires, allowing yourself to imagine that this desire has already manifested, and experience the emotional and physical feelings of your manifested desire. Don't worry how the desire will manifest. The infinite creativity of the Creator will bring it to you in very clever ways. Simply follow your inner guidance to take steps to co-create this divine desire, and allow yourself to receive good as it comes your way. So you need to manifest it. You need to ask it. You need to put this intention there. If it's $1 million, just visualize that. Say that. Ask for that help from the spirit guides. Ask for that help from the Creator. Do it. Visualize it. See it in your third eye. Intensify it with the emotions. Feel it and all. And release it. And allow the archangels and your spirit guides to do what they have to do. Their part of bringing it closer to you and into your hands. However way they deem fit. Release how it's going to happen. You don't have to have control over everything. You know, and that's all that you have to know, I think, from the Crystal Clear Intentions that I feel I need to say. And let's move on to the next card that I'm going to find quickly. You got Hello from Heaven from Archangel Israel. It says, your loved ones in heaven are doing fine. Let go of worries and feel their loving blessing. Your loved ones aren't far away. In fact, they are quite near. In your quiet moments, you can feel their presence. These really are true visitations, and I ask you to trust your intuition. You may notice dream visits from deceased loved ones. Know that your loved ones are happy, free of all suffering, and want the same for you. Your loved ones want to work with your guardian angels to help you be peaceful. So watch for other signs from heaven. Okay, so as the king of cups in your crown, you are feeling things like I was telling you, and receiving messages and all this stuff. So some of you have your relatives that are passed on sitting around in your room with you and hanging out with you, and you feel it and you know it, and there's, you know, this scary feeling. It scares me a little bit every time. After all these years, a visitation, a spirit around me still puts a little panic in me, though I'm not scared like they're gonna harm me. It's just a really intense energy, okay? And it's powerful. At the end of the day, I feel that fear, and I also feel powerful, that, and I also feel grateful, and like that humility, a mixture of emotions there, because like I'm grateful that I'm sensitive enough to feel their presence, but I'm also scared, and I'm like, wow, whew, knowing that they're not gonna harm me. I just know it's just a weird thing. But yeah, you know, so they're doing well, and they are coming around you, and you're probably gonna dream, and you dream about them at this moment, right? Okay, so let's look at which one we can find next. Probably be victory, or remember who you are. Is what we got next. Remember who you are. Archangel Michael, you are powerful, loving, and creative child of God. You are very loved. You are made in the image and likeness of your Creator, so you embody aspects of all those qualities. Your inner divine light is pure and bright in truth, and no mistake can undo God's handiwork of true perfection. Don't be afraid. Oh, my neck. Don't be afraid. Hold on. Oh, I lost it. Don't be afraid of your power, your magnificence, or your wisdom. When you succeed, you inspire others. When you change your life so that it's more aligned with your interest, you inspire others. Be powerful, be magnificent. This is who you are. That's beautiful. You can manifest anything that you desire. You just have to remember that you're capable of it, and that there is no need for you to do what? To hold on something because you're scared of not having. That's not the mentality that you need to have as an abundant being, like the way you are. You are full of abundance. You live in a fruitful earth. Everything is in abundance, though some things may seem like it's not, or situations and people and society in some ways, some aspects of society may make us feel like we don't have enough food, we don't have enough water, we don't have enough houses, we can't pay our rent, we can't do all this. We have to remember this, those of us who are awakened in this life, who have always been working on their soul's journey and evolving into that higher spiritual being. Okay, we have to remember that we can do whatever we want. Constantly remember that holding on to material things is not wise, because we understand that we can always have it and lose it, and have it and lose it for as long as we need it. So long as we believe and know we have purpose for that, it will come to us somehow, no matter how long it takes. It's about trusting. So let go of that money and do what you need to do with it. Trust me, it will come again. Alright, I think that's what the remember who you are is pushed me to tell you. Okay, let's look at the last card, which is victory. Alright, so victory, Archangel Sandalphone, your prayers have been heard and answered. Have faith. Just what I was saying. Trust, have faith. Right? You deserve this time of victory. Your unwavering focus and dedication have resulted in blissful manifestation. Peace and pleasant feelings are yours right now. Let your focus be on this present moment and savor each feeling and experience fully. Note that the future is taken care of in a positive way as you allow yourself to enjoy the present moment. Feel good about who you are and know that your success benefits others. Isn't that what I was just saying? In so many ways, in a much more powerful way, it's what I was just saying to you. Your success benefits others because you trust in who you are, you believe in who you are, you understand the true underlining or the secrets of life and this universe. You would what? Soar, because things will get accomplished in a way that would teach people, inspire people, and people will see that, hey, maybe holding on to things or doing this way is not always the only way. Okay, you show them that creativity, faith, trust, and all this stuff comes into play when you understand and use the knowledge that you understand for your own good and for the betterment of what? Humanity. And remembering that you are the reflection of what? The magnificent creators. You are a representation. You are a reflection. So you are not incapable of doing anything, right? So at this moment, we're just gonna call in them. No, not the archangels. Thank you, my archangels, for coming through for the Capricorns. Let's say that first. Now we're gonna call in our mighty ancestors. Please use me as the medium to speak to any of your family members that may be watching us at this moment. Please come to our aid and give us the advice that we need or personal information. Thank you so much. I hear geometric shapes work very well in this artistic project that you are doing. So somebody's working on a creative project and geometric shapes is going to help. Use the geometric shapes. I hear the color green and purple are interestingly beautiful together for this project. I hear an offshore site will be good for the company. I don't know what offshore means though, you guys. I'm just telling you what I hear. I hear don't manipulate the situation or your workers. Using smart tactics to cut corners. I hear provide for your family and let go of the rest. I hear be steadfast and act fast. Don't be jealous of anybody, focus on yourself. It says that they know that your true intentions is for the betterment of humanity, so let go of the rest. Just trust. So you're getting this love offer because you're doing because of this project. Whoever, it seems like the person fell in love with you because you're doing something that they believe in, that is good for humanity, and that, you know, sparked that in them. I hear you're a bit of an introvert. Let go a little bit. You don't feel like you have to explain yourself, but you have to. There's too much money at stake here. You can't withhold information. Who's talking through me? Because at this moment I know it's not an ancestor. I hear we are spirit guides. Okay, I'm gonna have to go because of time and my battery and this camera and everything. Thank you guys so much for your likes, subscriptions, and shares again, and I will see you in December for your next healing session.